Hello guys, this is FairBinaryOptions.com. Looking at the US dollar Canadian dollar on this Sunday, the 20th of April, as this US dollar Canadian dollar looks quite bullish. Now, what I would like to point out here is the fact that price has rebounded strongly from these lows here, and not only that, the bounce has been aggressive by the time we moved below 109 here. So this was the bounce, but we are forming a continuation pattern, and this continuation pattern is being given by this contracting triangle here. Now, such a contracting triangle acts either as a continuation pattern or as a reversal one, but in our case, like mentioned earlier, this seems to be a bullish pattern, a continuation pattern. And what I would like to do heading into next week is, of course, to go and buy call options. Now, if you look at this pattern or at this triangle, it should be labeled as this being wave A, and the B wave to the upside, and the C wave here, and the D wave. So A, B, C, D, and then we have the E wave, and this is a contracting triangle. It implies that the previous move, here actually is the key to the whole pattern, or the end of the previous trend was here, and therefore either this move here to the upside is already an impulsive move, and we have a first wave, the first correction, the X wave, and then another correction in the form of a triangle, and then price broke higher, or it is just being part out of a corrective wave. However, what I would like to do here is to zoom out a bit and to point out the strategy, or how to trade this US dollar Canadian dollar heading into next week. Well, this triangle here that price is formed and just broke higher is actually the equivalent of this triangle here, like this. And in both cases, the triangle acts as a continuation pattern. So, in other words, a decisive break, we should not look for a decisive break here, but we should look for a decisive break to the upside. By the moment the price is breaking the highs in the previous triangular formation, and the highs in the previous triangular formation, I would say, are done here at 110.44. It is not that far, so price it is now 110.18 was on Friday. So I would say that I'm really interested into buying call options when we break 110.45 with end of week expiration date next week. So make sure you choose your expiration date as being next Friday to come, by the time the US markets are going to close, as this expiration date is basically being given by almost all the binary options broker. If not, look for a broker that will offer end of week, end of day, and even end of month expiration date, as that is the let's say the thing you want to trade, especially on the currency markets where the volatility is that strong. So, long story short, let's write on the screen: looking to buy call options by the time markets are breaking the 1.1046 level with end of week expiration date. Let's change the color for it. And it is as simple as that. It is as not as easy, but it is how this is the way you should interpret such a pattern, and this is the way you should trade such a pattern. So thank you very much for being here. FairBinaryOptions.com. So looking to be a bit aggressive on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, buying call options by the time markets are breaking the 110.46 level. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday still. Happy Easter for the ones of you that are celebrating Easter, and keep in touch. FairBinaryOptions.com. All these analysis and recommendations are possible due to the help of our sponsor here, Lion Eye. Bye bye.